To Live at 9, and we have a nonprofit on today, and I'm just going to let you take this away because this is really cool and cute at the same time. So tell me about your nonprofit, the name, and how you kind of came up with it.
Well, my nonprofit organization is Attitudes Matter in Human Souls Youth Group, and I came up with the name after my deceased brother, Antonio Maurice Henderson Sr., passed away. So I took his initials and came up with the name. I also have an extracurricular activity outside of the youth group, and it's a youth trail ride group, and it's called Moon Polo Riders. His nickname was Moon, so I took that and came up with the trail ride name as well.
And what do you do for the youth, right? Like, what's the day-to-day?
At our meetings, we do, like, I have an open what's on your mind box, and when they come in, they have a strip of paper, they write what's on their mind, and that's where I get the subjects to speak with them as a group, when we come as a group. Now, the kids can, and they have opportunity to talk to me privately if they have situations going on at home or something going on at school. They can talk to me one-on-one. Nobody knows about it but me and them, but if they come to me with something that the parents should know about, I'm gonna notify the parents. Other than that, we do line dancing. We do DYIs, which is, we was getting ready for the Mardi Gras Parade, March the 1st, but some of our kids have track meet now, and they're in band and so more sports at school. So we did the jeans, and my daughter did MPR on her jeans and also MPR on the shirt, and we tie-dyed these ourselves, and MPR stands for Moon Polo Riders. She also put on the other side LLM, which is Long Live Moon, which is my brother's name. Most of this group revolves around him, and I also was in a group growing up in Vicksburg, in the Vicksburg community. I was a member of Family Develop Boys and Girls Club under Miss Kate, Miss Appleby, and Miss Annie Mae. And practically those ladies raised me and taught me how to be a lady and taught me how to be the woman I am today. Also, when I moved to Minneapolis, Minnesota, I was in the Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself group up under Sharnita, Mama Shy Ellis in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So when I wrapped my mind around this and wanted to bring something like this to the Vicksburg community, I contacted those ladies and I talked to them, and they told me to go for it. So ever since then, I've been on it, trying to get it up off the ground, basically.
Yeah, and you're doing some great things, and including some events. And look, I love the do-it-yourself stuff because kids have a hard time learning when you're just sitting there and you're making them sit. They do a lot better when they're talking through the things that you're doing. So talk about this event, and we're going to show it on camera here in a second. So talk about this event that you have on March 15th.
We have a spring meet and greet event, and that way the people in Vicksburg community, surrounding areas, Jackson, Port Gibson, Toledo, wherever, you can come to this event. You will meet myself and some of the youth that are participating in this event. We will have refreshments, door prizes, and I have plenty of speakers coming from that have other groups going on in Vicksburg, or they have other businesses or nonprofits that's going on in Vicksburg as well. And we will have a lot of giveaways and free refreshments and just a lot of knowledge for the kids to come out and get to know who's in the community and who's out there to help them as well.
Where do you want to see this go? That's the tough question.
I'm not sure because I've done so much in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it's a lot that Vicksburg don't have, and I want to bring some of that stuff to our community because nowadays, I used to be one of those parents where my kids say, well, Mama, I want to go and do this, or Mama, can we try and make this? And I'd be like, well, no, I ain't got time for that. I got to work. I got to pay these bills and so on and so on. And there's still parents out there like that. So my thing is, I want to listen to the kids. I let them teach me. That's the biggest part of the group. They have an open mouth, an open mind. I mean, be yourself. Don't be shy. They very respectful. And I let them bring things to me that they want to do, and I put it together, and we do it. So I really want to come up with a stipend program because we had one of those in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where we went and we did outreach. We went help volunteer at churches, and I have in my mind that I'm going to do a community garden, and everything that we grow will go to the elderly people in the community. Those who, you know, can't get out and shop on their own or can't afford to buy certain things. And I want to do lawn mowing, yard service for the kids for free. The kids will work and cut grass, learn how to cut trees, trim bushes, and stuff like that. And at the end of the summer, they'll get a stipend.